Hey folks, what's up? It is Bart coming at you with yet another obscure microphone review. And today I have the Saramonic SR-BV1. It looks like a Rode Podmic, but is it a Rode Podmic? I can confirm it is not a Rode Podmic. It is its own microphone, and I got it from AliExpress directly through Saramonic for $143, I believe. Yes, this thing is built like a tank. I'll show you real quick. As you can hear, transfers every freaking noise that you touch anything on. That's kind of a strike against it right there. It says it's internally shock mounted. If it is, it doesn't matter. But I bought this mostly out of curiosity. I kind of had an idea that this would have a cheap capsule in it. Just had that idea. This isn't available in the States that I could find. Only on AliExpress, only out of China can you get the Saramonic SR-BV1, which is confusing because Saramonic has other products around here. So that was kind of why did I have to order it from there. Luckily, it came in like 12 days. Fastest item I've ever received from China in my life. I digress. It comes with a windscreen. That's pretty much it. Comes in a box with a windscreen. I'll show you the mic real quick. Again, solid metal construction. I wish the grill wasn't so dang glittery and shiny like Robert Pattinson from Twilight, but yet it is. It has a soft-ish grill. Not really soft. There's a little bit of give there. And, of course, it's got a nice Hearty yoke mount with screws that look just like the Rode Podmics to a T. But let's go ahead and run this mic through its paces. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle pineapple pizza. Now, when you get right on top of the microphone, this is what it sounds like when you're directly on top of the SRB. I don't even want to call it that. Saramonic. We're just going to call it the Saramonic. It's too much, man. It's just too much. But this is what it sounds like. Let's go ahead and do off-axis rejection. 90 degrees. Cuts off really well. 180 degrees, you hear every single movement. 90 degrees, and then back around to the front of the microphone, internally shock mounted. What's that even mean if it picks up that much noise? Let's put on the provided windscreen, see how that helps. I do appreciate a windscreen that comes with these, especially one that fits perfectly on it. That's nice too. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle pineapple pizza. All right. So I will say I used this on an episode of the Back Row Fantasy Show. It's the Real or No Real Week 6, if you want to check that out. I used the Tascam DR10X, and it had a little too much of an artificial crispy top end. I don't hear it as bad on the Rodecaster Pro, but I do just hear a hollow boxy sound out of it that I'm not super impressed with. I'm sure it'll sound good to some folks, but to me in my ears, it sounds kind of boxy and just uneven across all the frequencies. It's just kind of funky. Lo and behold, I took this thing apart, and what did I find? A cheap-ass capsule that I've seen in a million other microphones. It's like the rip-off SM58 capsule. When you buy an SM58 for like $28, this capsule looks the same as that capsule. Cheap metal grill underneath of it that just, yeah, I don't love it. I had a feeling I was correct, but and it sounds a lot like that capsule. So there's nothing here that's making me think, oh, it just looks that way. I'm pretty sure it's the same cheap Chinese capsule you can get for $6 to $8 on eBay is what is in this really well-crafted, well-built microphone is just a cheap capsule. So maybe if I put this up on Reverb for sale and nobody bites on it for a while, maybe I'll just open it up, put my own capsule in it. We'll give it another go. I'll throw it back on Reverb and let somebody buy an actual quality sounding microphone with a really nice, because this is, I mean, it's really well built. I really dig anything on a yoke mount. I've said that before, but you know, I don't love the SM7B like everyone else does, but by God, I love the construction. I love the way it's built. I kind of like this too. It's a little bit on the small side, but that's fine. Let's throw some processing on it. All right, now we've got processing on the microphone, compression, de-esser, and a big bottom, and this is what it sounds like. And again, I still think it sounds boxy. I don't think the onboard processing of the Rode is really going to do anything different for this microphone. Again, it's usable. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard, but for $150 roughly, I had a coupon and got it for $143. But for $150, I expect more sound-wise because the landscape of budget microphones is so much better now. I expected more out of this than what I'm hearing. Too boxy, too cheap sounding up top, a little bit tinny. It's not good. It's just not good. People that don't know any better will think that it's good. Like I listened to it on the podcast I did, the Back Row Fantasy Show podcast, and it was okay. I don't think anybody was going to turn it off or know that I used a microphone that had a $6 capsule in it. But at the same time, I knew. So, and I knew I paid $143 for it. So that didn't make me real freaking happy either. Anyways, Saramonic SR-BV1. Am I overreacting? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm still happy that I bought it kind of knowing, but I had to have it. It's obscure. You're not going to see a review on it, I don't think, by the time this releases. This should be the only one. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. I'll talk to you guys next time. Let me know what you thought about the microphone down below. And should we throw another capsule in it? What's a good low-priced handheld that we could throw a capsule in? I've got one in mind right now. I know that. I've got a really good one in mind. Something I like a lot that I haven't reviewed yet. Might have to do it. But then again, I don't know. I'd rather just sell it, I think. Obscure Mics. See you guys next time. Peace out.